Oh man, this is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're going to miss you on the show this month. You do so
Thank you.
much good hard work for the show, but I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy that you get to do this.
I am in Diamond Mountain Retreat Center in Arizona. This is a beautiful place, very um, quiet place. It's a great place to do meditation. So here's where I am, and that's what I'm about to do. 1 month silent retreat. We have been taking some classes, training, practicing for a few years, and this is a great chance now that some friends and I are going to be renting some of these cottages to go for it. 1 month meditation retreat. These days, we are trying to do it at least once a year, 1 month silent retreat a year. But last year I didn't make it. So this year, I was planning on it for a long time, but you know how sometimes things happen. Even if I was planning for it, I was not really ready. So then a very good friend of mine, Daniel, who you know, Daniel from this show as well, he really encouraged me to try to fundraise for it because I was really not ready financially, especially. I was not ready to do the whole trip, the whole um, investment. So I did. I basically send a letter to different friends who have done these kind of retreats, who know what's going on, who really believe in this training and this process. And then they helped me little by little. Many people gave me like a little um, help with that. And then at the end, between many people, I was basically able to afford this experience.
What advice do you give me for the retreat?
I,
You have done retreats like this.
yeah, I've done 10 months, 11 months of retreats like this in my life.
Separate in a few times.
9 months straight,
Wow.
and 1 month at a time. Two of those before, several weeks before,
So
several
you know what
days
it
before.
is
So
to be locked down for a month.
it's amazing, really.
When I talk to my friends, we all have big expectations, but at the same time, we try not to um, necessarily force any particular outcome. It's more about, as far as I understand, right? Because this is my first time of a month retreat. As far as I understand, it's more about getting to know the practice, getting familiar with it. We have like some advices and meditation practices that we're gonna be doing. So it's getting familiar with them, getting familiar with yourself in that stage, in that process. And of course, I hope like I come up with more clarity, new ideas. Being in this mood, like quiet, let you see um, what's kind of the theme happening in your mind. So that actually gives you information on what good things you're doing and what things you can improve. Um, I think, as I say, it's good. I will recommend people to get familiar little by little with it. Even sometimes during your daily life, if you can have time for yourself when you are quiet, maybe even like not listening to music, not watching the TV for at least like 15 minutes, kind of just sitting down, contemplating what's happening in your mind, how do you feel, what kind of thoughts are you having. Those things help you to get familiar. And well, here the thing is like you're doing it for a very extensive time. So it gives you time to go deeper, to examine a little further what's going on, and then allows you to work with it basically.
The way you change your mind in one of these retreats, when you come out, you have so much more to offer to people. So I look forward to working with you on next
That's
month's show.
amazing. Thank you very much.
We have different sessions during the day with practice of meditation. We have different sessions of yoga or exercise, walks, contemplations. Sometimes you want to study some material that helps you to understand better your practice. And most importantly, I think you go deep. You go deep in whatever you're doing. You start um, building up a lot of energy that's going to make all those practices more and more powerful through the month. So it is important that the place is conducive, like you can have access to, I don't know, being um, warm enough when you need to be warm enough, cool enough when you need to be cool enough, water sources, food, everything. And this place is perfect for that because it's designed exactly for that purpose. There is a lot of wonderful staff who works here who make sure that you have everything you need.
This is the cottage numbers which go into that mailbox.
This is a beautiful cottage.
And the condition of silence and quietude that is super, super important, it's also here. So I will say those are like the main things you have to consider. If any of you is interested to help Diamond Mountain, I will say one of the best ways of doing it is basically buying what they sell, meaning come and do retreat, you know. Try it, use the product that this place is providing, what it's made for, and spend some time here. It can be just like a weekend, it can be like 3 days, 5 days, whatever you want. Even a day you could come and just stay here, try to connect with nature and with yourself. That's gonna be great for yourself. You are supporting the service of this place, and as I was saying, like anytime you improve yourself, other people can get benefit from it. So you're helping the center, you're helping yourself, you're helping people around you. So that I would say is probably one of the best ways you can help the center. Another way, if you really like it, you can come, check online what are the requisites, but you could be a volunteer. There is a lot of wonderful people who come here, they make friends, they get involved in different projects, they get to learn a lot of new skills. You get to also learn a little bit of the system and the training of get to know your mind, get to know your like how the things we do, we say, we speak, are building our life, our reality, and some techniques to improve it for sure. And also these days, Diamond Mountain is having a very interesting project called the Tonglen grant. It's a very interesting project, and for sure that will be a great way that you can help. You can donate to this grant. They are helping a lot of people who are being refugees mostly, who may need to come to United States and start a new life, to get a new job. It's a great project. You can also get to know more about it, but it's just something new that is happening, and it really has a great potential to help a lot of people. So for sure this Tonglen grant is a very good idea.
We'll miss you on the show.
Okay, have fun.
But we'll still have you.
Have fun, yeah. Okay, bye. See you next month.